Welcome to page 5 of your percent packet. Today we're going to be studying commission. We're still going to use the formula R times T equals P, and our rate will be either a fraction or a decimal or a percent. But let's take a moment and talk about the different ways people can earn money. Many people earn money by making an hourly wage, such as $13 per every hour someone works. So, if you work 40 hours a week at $13 an hour, you get paid for every hour you've worked. In order to calculate your gross pay, you would take $13 times 40 hours. And that would be your gross pay depending on how many hours you worked. Some people earn based on a salary, which means you might get a guaranteed amount regardless of the amount of hours you work. But usually there's a minimum amount of hours you have to put in. Somebody may get, for example, $900 per week, but they have to work a minimum of 40 hours or maybe more. So if perhaps the business is busy, that person may put in more hours than a slow time for a business. That's a salary. Typically, you have to work a minimum amount of hours in order to earn that salary. And then finally, there's the third way somebody may earn some money, which is called a commission. A commission is usually associated with some sort of sales position. For example, if you're a realtor and you're selling a house for $60,000, when you sell that house, you will get a small section of the bar of that $60,000. And let's say your commission rate is 3%. If we convert that to a decimal, it's really equivalent to 0.03, which means you earn 3 cents on every dollar you sell. So what would that be in this case? Well, you would take 3 cents, that's our rate, times the total, $60,000. You would earn $1,800. That's your bonus or your commission. You get a portion of the sales. And this is what we're going to be studying. And once again, we're going to be applying the formula R times T equals P. Let's take a look at a problem where a salesperson earns commission, plus they also receive a set fixed salary. Please take notes in your notebook as we look at this first problem. It states finding commission and total pay. Brenda receives a salary and a commission. So she is going to get a salary plus a commission. So when we figure out what her salary is and what her commission is, we're going to add them together. But let's continue. If her salary is $1,500 a month, okay, there's her salary, $1,500. Her commission rate is 3%, or 3 cents on every dollar sold. If she sells $30,000 this month, how much total pay will she receive? Well, as soon as we find out what the commission dollars would be, we can add them to her salary to find her total pay. But first, we have to find her commission dollars. Let's work at the right. Draw a tape diagram to represent all the sales that Brenda made for this particular month. She sold a total of $30,000. That's 100% of her sales. That's our total. Now, most of that money goes back to her company because they provide the products. But she receives a 3%, and we'll abbreviate, commission on that money. Scoop, scoop. She's going to make 0.033 cents on every one of those dollars. So use your formula to find how much she earns. R rate times total equals part. Please put that down in your notebook, step 1. Step 2, 0.03, 3 cents on every dollar, or 3%, times $30,000 total. Take a moment and punch that into your calculator. We can see that she earns $900 for her commission. Think of it as a bonus or an incentive for selling. We take that $900 and we're going to add it to her fixed salary to find her total pay. Altogether, her total pay is $2,400 for the month. Part of that pay is her salary, and the other part is her commission. Now that you've taken notes in your spiral, we're going to watch the video for page 6 and complete some problems together. This concludes page 5.